Hey everyone, it's Pastor Dave, and thanks for checking out today's 5 Minutes of Hope for Monday, March 23rd. And so for us here at St. John and for the people here in Minnesota, we're now 1 week into the different restrictions that they've put into place. And so now we're getting ready for the beginning of week number 2. And if you're a member here at St. John, I sent out an email earlier today that just gives you reminders of links to different things that we're doing online. And so you have access to the information for Wednesday's worship service and Sunday's service, Bible study as well. And we're initiating some new stuff this week. So starting this week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're doing a story time with Pastor Dave, just a way to connect with the kids. And we'll be doing a fun story time, a Bible story, able to connect, tell some awesome fun jokes. So we're starting that this week. Also starting this week, for anyone who's interested, we're starting a pen pal program to connect people with, especially our homebound people who are really stuck inside at this time. And then, of course, there's information on how to donate food to our local food shelf. And if you are a person who are not able, you find yourself not able to go out, or just you're not comfortable going out shopping right now, we do have some volunteers lined up who are willing to do that on your behalf. So again, all this stuff is in the email that I sent out earlier today. If you're not a part of St. John, but you're interested in this information, if you put a comment below this video, I'll get back to you. I'll send you a message with a link to the email and just answer any questions you have. And like I said, get you the information that you need. So today we're continuing with our theme that we've been doing for these first few of them, as we're looking at some of the different catastrophes, the bigger issues, natural disasters throughout Scripture and how people dealt with it. But again, more importantly, really how God showed His grace and His love and His mercy in those times. And today I'm going to read to you some verses from 1 Kings chapter 17. And this is the beginning of the account of Elijah, the prophet, and the drought. And so Elijah predicts this drought. And I want you to keep in mind that the drought that he predicts is a 3-year drought. So I'm going to read to you 1 Kings 17, verses 1 through 7. It says, "Now Elijah the Tishbite of Tishbe in Gilead said to Ahab, As the Lord, the God of Israel lives, before whom I stand, there shall be neither dew nor rain these years, except by my word. And the word of the Lord came to him, Depart from here, and turn eastward, and hide yourself by the brook Cherith, which is east of the Jordan. You shall drink from the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed you there. So he went and did according to the word of the Lord. He went and lived by the brook Cherith, that is east of Jordan. And the ravens brought him bread and meat in the morning, and bread and meat in the evening, and he drank from the brook. And after a while the brook dried up, because there was no rain in the land." And I want you to think about a situation. Obviously right now everything is going on. Lots of things are shut down. There's worries not only about simply the virus spreading, but also fears about what's this going to do to the economy, what's this going to do to grocery stores, what's this going to do to the basic way of life. But at the same time, most people are saying, most of the experts are saying at some point, the bell curve will get to the other side. We don't know when, we don't know how long this will go on. But most of the ideas are, maybe it'll be a month, maybe it'll be a few months, maybe longer than that. But can you imagine if they were saying this is going to last 3 years? Because that was the situation here in Israel. That God says that for 3 years we're going to be in drought and life's going to be very difficult. And notice how God responded, especially to his child, to his beloved, to his prophet Elijah. He took care of him. And he took care of him in a very practical way. He provided him with food. He provided him with water. That God, in the midst of this, and we see it even as the drought continues going through 1 Kings, we see that God continues to provide for his servant. And that's something that we have to keep in mind. Again, there's so many uncertainties. There's so many things that we look at. I say this with every one of these. So many reasons for us to be filled with fear. But God always comes back and trumps that fear by saying that no matter what may happen, I'm going to take care of you. that we do look to God for all the basic necessities of life. We trust that He will take care of us. And again, it might be in a way that is different than we're used to. But God still says, I love you. I'm going to take care of you. And so that's where my prayer is for you on today, that you are filled with hope, that you hope and you trust and you have faith in God, that He will provide for your practical needs, even in the midst of the unknown, just as He did with Elijah, because His love for you is just as deep and profound as it was for His prophet Elijah. So God bless you today. Be filled with hope today. And again, trust and know that the Lord will take care of you in some way, shape, or form. He will provide for you in every way that you need.